morning, Eric. I wanted to take a moment here and review the swing evaluation we had last week. I know you were stopped by just to talk, and we had a good chat about different things. Also, like I said, I want you to say hi to Mr. Reynos for me. But as we take a look here, there's just very simple things that I would tell you to work on, or what I would tell you to go back to your dad and talk about. But just as you come into this, we'll take a very simple approach here. And I'm going to rewind you here, and I'm going to actually go back here to Rory and kind of show you a difference here. As we get you set up, obviously your stance looks great. Your stance is a great position. I wouldn't say anything about it. Great position, great setup. Everything looks athletic. Everything looks very, very traditional. Very great position. So, although as you go to take the club back, this is where I see a little bit of problem, a little bit of positioning. As you take it back. So now if we watch Rory come here, and I want to just show a couple different people, but as we watch Rory come back, we'll see Rory come here, and then we go up. Now watch Rory here as Rory takes the club back. Kind of see that club come up one piece as we're getting it about here. It almost looked like he could reach back and hand me the golf club. Now if we go back to Brother Greg Norman, back around your dad's time or my time and seeing different things. Look at Greg here. Greg's big time, not setting them wrists, all one piece takeaway, but are longer. Still taking it back, but if you still look, those hands are right here in front of the body. There's a straight, if we look down that left arm is straight down from that left shoulder, down into here, club is back. You can almost see that point here, and then as he goes up, watch how that club intersects or just underneath that right shoulder. Same thing. Everybody is pretty close, pretty similar. Keep those hands out in front of our body, allowing that club to turn back here. See that position. Now what happens with yourself as you go to take it back, we get about right here, and it's almost like that right hand starts taking over. You start pulling that club a little bit back behind your body. Now, when we look at that different position, look at the two different positions here. We're going to bring it back down here for Rory here. Look at those two different positions. We just go to waist high. See the hands at waist high, and even see the position there. That club's going directly behind your body, whereas we look right here. Hands, look how the hands are pointing over here to the left side of me if I was standing right behind you. And that's one of the things that we want to make sure of, that the hands are still going to stay behind, right in front of the body. But in this case, if we were to look at this, it looks like you're going behind your body. So as you go through this, those hands are right behind the body. The hands in reference to your body, they are outside your body. Here and here. Watch Rory. As Rory gets up to the top, same position. Now, if we drew his hands here to the shoulder, see how the hands are inside the body? That's what we want to look at here. Even if I did and redirected this line right here, you'd still see that the hands are going outside the body. Start to go out just a hair here, but look at the difference here as well. I'm going to take it back down. Let's just show our plane here, per se. All right, so as we bring you back down here in this position, let me just show you this here. Let me get here, bring you back down. So if we dictated this is the start of your plane here, we're right on the ball. But watch what happens here. You get up to the top. Now that club. Now, I don't know if we were discussing two-plane or getting into a different position of two-plane, but, trying to get the club back into position now as we come back down into it can be a fight. Now, here, almost wanting to see creating that lag, creating that position. See how the hands come back down, club comes down underneath the plane, starting to create that lag, feel that turn down and through. No, and once you have great positioning there as you're coming into it, but a lot of times when I see that right hand and we get right here, now you're trying to play catch up, trying to catch back up, get that club back in the position, trying to get in a better position as we look into it. The reason I say I think that's what you're trying to do is watch the club as the club starts to bow here. And you'll see a little more of what I'm talking about right here. Now as you get down to here, club starts to bow. It goes from bowing here, where the hands are following the club, everything is turning through. Now all of a sudden there's that right hand. Right hand starting to say, okay, wait a second here. So you go from here to here in a matter of seconds. You know, a matter of a split second. That you go from that position here. Now theoretically, lower body should be turning through. Now what we talked about here, you had a little bit of a slide. You get to here, maybe a little excessive with that left knee. Getting that left knee out here. You know, as we see here, that left knee should move from here to maybe right about there. That can cause it as well. You know, maybe not, not enough torque, not enough turning through the shot. But as we can clearly see here, you do have some turn, but you also have a little bit of that slide into position. Now we're playing catch up. You got great hand-eye coordination. I can see you've been playing for a while. So, you know, it's going to happen. We fall into some tricks, we fall into some habits. But I definitely see that positioning of where we'd like to see here. A little more of, give me a second here. Alright, I have to go DJ with a driver. But as we look here, where's the bow in the club? Right hand staying in position compared to here on your left side. Right hand, you know, you've got that left wrist leading into it, whereas we should see the shaft here bowing, you know, keeping its position instead of starting to bow through like we see here, body turning through like you do. But I think it also comes from a little bit of that slide. And I'm not saying you have a huge slide. I mean, we want a little bit of a bump, but we don't want a little bit more. So, Eric, if you ever had any questions, I enjoyed talking with you, like I said. I have questions more about your swing. Give your dad a call, give me a call, but we can sit down and talk about it. I enjoyed talking with you, like I said. So, any other questions, give me a call, 314-724-6539. Shoot me an email, michaelwyattgolf@gmail.com, or you know, go on my website, you shoot me an email through there, michaelwyattgolf@michaelwyattgolf.com. Thank you, sir.